Hi. Hi there, Cookie. You're here. Immediate lurk. Fair enough. Uh, Nobody else here yet? That's fair enough. How you doing today, Nick, if you're still here? Haha. Hello. I'm gonna be playing some Elite Dangerous today because I've just been into the game recently and I just want to discover new systems. I also found a screenshot from when I was playing the game last. Not last, but like recently when I've been playing the game. And I've got that set as a new background. You'll see in a minute. You were watching Scream, but it can wait. Fair enough, fair enough. I don't think I've ever seen Scream, so I don't know what it's about. Does not sound like something I'd be into, though. I'm not very much into horrors, and it sounds like the horror title. Um, I'm gonna switch to the game now. I've got my V here ready to go. They've rebranded actually. It's a horror? Yeah, fair enough. But as you can see, I don't know if I've ever shown you before, but the label's different. Um, it's got more of a. That was a loud car. They've got more of a pattern behind the V, and it seems more blue than previously. I think there was some green in the label before. I don't remember though. Either way, it's tasty enough. Here's the game that I'm going to be playing. I've got both the DLC. Well, one of them is just comes with the game now, but when I got the game, it was a DLC. I've got both Odyssey and Horizons. Um, my You can see my ship here actually. It looks fun. It's a fun game. It's not for everyone. It's like a very it's a space game. It's niche. I like the style of game it is. I know other people do too, but the game has been losing popularity recently, just due to the way the updates have been going. People have not been very keen on it. Uh, there's not very many games like it though, so it's not like there's many choices of what to play. And if you wanted to play a different space game, that's another $40. My headset? What about it? Looks so cool, doesn't it? Um, yeah, I'm glad that I got this back. Um, as you can see, this is my ship. This is one of the most expensive ships in the game that you don't need to grind rank for. I got it back finally. Yeah, it's very nice. I'm sure I had it last time I streamed as well, but I don't know if you were there. Um, you can see that the paint's all gone. That's just because flying around just naturally causes some wear and tear on your paint, so you can like it's kind of it's nice to see your ship getting more and more damaged as you go around without making any repairs or maintenance. I could play an open because I'm far away enough from the the place where everybody's at that nobody's really gonna try to find me because nobody's out here. But I think I'm gonna go solo because that's just the way I do it. You like the purple on the ship? Yeah. So it wasn't even last time I played. It was a while ago. I found the color scheme. I'm like, this looks cool. I'll go with this for now. I haven't really had any reason to change it since. And the game has just told me I've got an incoming message. What's this? PowerPoint's bonus vouchers. Basically, whenever I get back to the bubble of civilization, however many weeks I've been gone, I'll get 1,000 credits per week because that's just the power bonus because I've told Felicia Winters that I support them. Um, Also, you will notice I've got a route tracker on the here on my screen. I think you should be able to see it in OBS. I think I set it up correctly. But basically, whenever I get into a system, I'll set it up such that it'll tell me any planets that are terraformable, water worlds, or Earth-like worlds, or have an atmosphere and are landable. this system, it has a few of those planets. A5 is a rocky body, landable with atmosphere is the condition that it shows up, but it also says that it's got a biological signal, and I want to go discover those because those give pretty good credits. It also says it's been discovered though, so I won't get first discovery bonuses for it. I might get first mapping bonus, but it's a rocky body, so it won't give me many credits, so I'm not gonna bother with that. And then it also says afterwards how many credits the body is worth, the distance from the primary star in astronomical units, and then the distance in light seconds. It says it's landable with atmospheres, just reiterating what it says before, and it also says it contains biosignals, which biosignals and terraformable or water worlds or Earth-like worlds is what I'm looking for. Anything like icy bodies, rocky bodies that don't have landable atmospheres, I'm not really interested in. But what I'm going to do is go into Super Cruise. Let it spool up. And then set a target for A5A. If I can find A5A. Oh, that's C. B. A5A. And this is the planetary body that has biosignals that I'm going to go scan. So you'll be able to see me on foot in the first system I'm in. No Milky this stream? Nah, she might show up and moderate. I don't know. It's up to her. Another notable thing is on the HUD, you'll see I've got a circle in the middle that just tells me, it's like a radar, it tells me what's near me, and I can see from there that there's a sun or a star that's like a fair distance to my right now. And if I turn, it has like a little, it's a holographic display, it's very nice. On the left side of that circle, I've got the heat as a percentage bar, and there's a thing at the top of that that's a line. When the heat bar goes above the first threshold, it's going to warn me that I'm taking damage, and above the second threshold, I'm taking critical damage. I need to get out of there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I really like the design of this game. And on the right side of the radar circle, there's the throttle that I'm at. So like I can move this around, and ship will either go faster or slower. The blue does mean something, and I'll tell you that soon, what it means. Just when I've gotten within 20 seconds of the planet I'm going to. You can see in the middle of my screen, I've got, it says the name of the body that I'm going towards, the distance from me to that body, and the time it would take for me to get to that body at my current speed. But because my speed's going down, it's not counting down every second. It's counting down quite a lot slower. I really like this game. And I expect people that know this game will probably show up at some point. But, I don't know. It's been losing popularity recently, but it's still got a decent following. You'll also be able to see my SRV, my little Land Rover, soon. Okay, we're nearly at 20 seconds, and I'm going to throttle down when we get to 20 seconds to the blue part of the throttle meter. And that's basically the ideal throttle to put it at when you get to within 6 seconds of a station, but I like to slow down a lot sooner when I'm going towards a planet or a moon or any kind of landable body or any body that I want to orbit. I'll actually slow down sooner than that, and because sometimes I want to map out the surface because I get more credits for doing that. Currently, in my current trip, I have about 200 million credits of scan value just sitting in my ship's computer somewhere. if the ship gets destroyed, say I crash into the surface of this moon, or I overheat from going into new systems, I'll lose all that data. I'll lose 200 million credits worth. And currently I have around 80 million credits worth of just credits. So that's a significant amount of money to lose. And then, yeah, that's a no damn situation. And then separately from that, I also have an organics scan value, which is the biosignals that I'm going to this planet to find. Hold on. Let me stop here, actually. I need to scan this first before I can find where the biosignals are. We'll just wait for... That would suck. Losing all of this data, including the 5 million in scan organics, I'll be so upset. Okay, there we go. I've scanned the system. You can see there's patches of blue on the planet. There's not very many, though. This isn't a very good planet to show this often. But I'll see if orbiting around the planet gives me more blue patches. But that's where all the bacterium is. And basically, I've got to go to where the bacterium is and scan 3 different bacterium that are 500 meters away from each other, at least. Then I get some credits for handing that in when I get to the next station I get to, which is probably going to be at the galactic core, which is not the most civilized place of the galaxy. I don't think I'm finding many good places, and I think that patch looks pretty good. Pretty sizable, although that one looks pretty good for distance. What I'm going to do is I'm going to land at this patch of blue here. Orbital flight, let's go. This is not a good planet for this, because usually the planet will be way more covered in dense blue, but oh well. You get what you're given. I'll be able to show you how big the ship is too, because it's... I don't know how big it feels from watching, but it's big. I think it's around 150 meters, maybe. Okay. Let's try to land kind of in an earlier spot in this patch, just so I can go forward and get more. And now I'm just looking for any bacteria I can see. So the more blue, the more credit. No, the more blue, the easier it is to find patches of biological signal. You only need to scan 3 of them, and then you get the same amount of credit, regardless of the amount of blue there is. But planets can also have different numbers of different biological signals. This one only has 1 biological signal, so I'll only get credits for the 1 biological find. But some planets can have, like... The biggest I've seen was when I was watching a video, I saw somebody get 4 biosignals on a planet. And the number of credits you get can really start to go up. It's a very popular way of gunning money. Alright, and then you can see. There's little patches of white that look kind of like ulcers. That's the biological stuff I'm looking for. In this case, it's bacteria. I'm gonna... Is that... Yeah, that's landing gear. Oh, I just bonked the nose on the ground. Okay. I'll let the ship land land itself while I have a drink of my V. I don't know how it sounds when I drink. I hope it's not too terrible. But I've changed some audio stuff since last stream. And I hope it sounds good now. I've tried to like eliminate the amount of noise you hear, like the white noise from just electrical signals, and I think I did a good job of it. I just need to add one filter thing. So it's instead of being a noise gate, it's just noise suppression, which does things a little bit differently. Either way, I'm going to get out in the SRV. One of the SRVs. I've got two. You're going to be right back? Alright, I'll see you soon. Okay, what's my controls again? Okay, I found it. Okay, this is kind of hard to control, for me at least. I think I remember there being some bacteria this way. Okay. I think I see some bacteria up ahead. I'll go there. You're back? Alright, welcome back. You just missed me spinning out like crazy on a low gravity planet. There we go. Here's some bacteria. I have stopped the SRV right next to some bacteria. So now I can get out of my little rover. And a black screen, just while I get out, because it's got to load. That just gave you some food? Oh, what food are you having? That's pretty good. Dominoes and chips. That's good. That sounds tasty. Alright. So I've got this little thing. You didn't expect it? It's always nice to have some unexpected deliciousness. Now with this thing, apparently there used to be a minigame for this, but I'm just clicking and holding, so that's fine. And see, now I need to get 2 more partial samples and I need to get 500 meters away. Which... I don't know how far away that really is. I'll get back in the SRV and we'll continue going. And then when I get back to the ship, remind me to hop out of my SRV and just show you the scale of how big my ship is. Woo! Oh. Oh. Alright, there's some bacteria over there. I think that'll be not enough distance. But there's no point in not checking. Alright. That's enough. Okay, get out my little biological scanner. Oh, this is far enough away. Sweet. So, if this wasn't far enough away, I'll show you what it would have looked like. But you see how, you remember, that was green when I right-clicked, and now it's going to be blue. That means that I'm not far away enough to get another sample. There's some over there, but I don't know. I'm going to go that way. I'm just jumping around to see where one is that looks like it'll be far away enough that I can scan. I think that way looks good. Don't take damage. Okay, that's fine then. Sorry about that turning from seafood to black. Whenever I hold shift and put my mouse over that little route tracker, it shows me a little window for it so I can mess around with it. Don't mind the man behind the curtain. I would not like to be in a SRV doing this, I'm gonna be honest. Am I going the right way? I don't think so. Now I'm definitely not going the right way. Jesus. Let's go this way. Come on. Oh, there's some there. I'll check that out, see if that's far enough away. Okay. Here it is. See how it's really bouncing around? Yeah. But see how far I have to go just to find some more bacteria? In a planet that has a bluer appearance in the little scanner thing, I wouldn't have to go quite so far and to find just one little patch of bacteria. Thankfully, this one's far enough away that I can sample. But like, it just means that I'm not going to find a lot of bacteria here. And now, there's my ship from about 1 kilometer away. It's pretty big. And now I've got to bounce around to get back to it. Let's hope I don't crash. Yeah. WoW is right. I can even target it, I think. No, not with that. I have to right click. And SRV controls. I could also attack it if I wanted, but I don't want to. I mean, it has a shield. I can show you that I can use weapons in the SRV. See? I got little laser guns. I think there's another SRV in the game that's more geared towards combat. I don't know when it was added because I don't think it existed last time I played. So I think it's a Thargoid war thing. Oh, hello. Whee, laser guns! Bam, 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 bam! Alright. I try to go slower in SRV so I don't spin out, but you saw how well that went before. And I think it's partially to do with how light the gravity is here. I think if the gravity were higher, I'd get more grip on the wheels on the surface, but I don't know. I haven't played enough to figure that out. Here's a more rough area that's I'm gonna jump over so I don't have to deal with driving on. Okay. Now, I'm gonna park this SRV such that when I get back into it, I can just get right back into the ship. I'm facing the wrong way, I think. This is gonna be hard because of how rocky it is here. But I'm just gonna slow right down. Look up. And do I have some throttle? Yeah, I've got some throttle. So I'll just keep going. This looks good. Is this good? If I go to the ship, I can board. Okay, let's disembark. And I can show you the ship and the scale of it. Oh, back to this being here. Oh my god. That's annoying. Okay, that's confusing. Let's not worry about that. As you can see, it's pretty big. Like, this little piece of landing gear is about the size of my character. And low gravity planets, I can even jump on top of it. Let me try doing that here. Come on. No! I'm gonna take damage from that. Let's try again. And I'm on top. Let's go. Alright, I'm behind the cockpit. I just want to show you what the cockpit looks like from outside. Alright, this is where I sit when I'm in the game. And I'll look around when I'm in the seat and you can see, like, that's where my feet would be. I think it tucks itself in, actually, the seat. Because normally those should be, like, further down, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Hey, look, there's my radar. It's so low quality because you're not meant to really see it from here. Either way, I'm gonna hop down off the ship now and get the SRV back into its little place. Alright, board. And board. Into the ship we go. Cool. Now, I don't really want to map these other planets here because while they are terraformable, they've already been discovered. So I won't get quite so many credits from them. So what I'm going to do is open my galaxy map. And I've got a system bookmarked, but with any luck it should just target... Yeah, it's already routed to the system I'm going to. In about 70 jumps, there is a nebula that I'm going to go to. Just to, like, have a look around. And hopefully I can get there in this stream. But 70 jumps, if I was just directly going there, it would take me a little bit over an hour. At about a minute per system. And I want to try to map as many good systems as I can, so we'll see how that goes. Either way, I think I can actually jump there without having to go into Super Cruise to the next system. And I'll show you what going between systems looks like. Gotta get enough distance from the planet to be able to do that though. And mass lock is off. Alright. Now I'm going to point the ship in the direction, and we'll go there. This takes a lot longer to charge up than Super Cruise does. But it looks quite a lot nicer. It's called Witch Space. Or at least when last time I played, it was called Witch Space by a lot of people. Okay, and when I get into a system, I'll use my Discovery Scanner to honk the system and say, oh, there's 21 bodies in this system. And then I'll stick close to the star because in doing this, I refuel my ship. Just fuel scooping. I'm scooping the hydrogen directly from the star to power whatever reactor system this ship's got going on. And then I'll fly away from the star to about till I'm going at about 10C. Then I'll throttle 0 and open my Discovery scanner. It has a little tool that I can use to find different planets, and you'll see that now. It's the FSS filtered spectral analysis. Now, what do you get with the credits? I can get new ships. I can get outfitting for my ships. I could get a better fuel scoop. I could get guns. I could get mining equipment. There's a lot of things you can buy just for your ships, and there's a lot of things you can buy for your little people that go exploring the planets, or you can go into combat on foot, and you can get better guns for your people for foot combat. The ship I'm in right now, excluding outfitting, I think cost me about 150 million credits. So it's quite pricey. But I'm hoping to get... Oh, hi Ninja, enjoy your lurk. I'm hoping to get a when I get back into the bubble of civilization, I hope to get rank with the Federation so that I can get a rank locked ship that you can't get until near the final rank with the Federation, and it's going to cost me about as much as this ship cost me. Worth it? I'll see. When I get the Federal Corvette, I'll tell you if it's worth it or not. It's gonna take me at least a month to not only get back to the bubble of civilization, but also grind out missions to be able to increase my standing with the Federation. Oh, you can see already there's a lot of landable atmospheric planets here, and they all contain biosignals. Oh, one of them contains 5, and the rest of them contain 3, and I've not even fully scanned the system. This is one of the systems I'm going to be here for a while, I think. Let's see if I can find the other gas giant. No, that's not a gas giant. It'll be high metal content. It's not terraformable though, so that sucks. Pardon me. On the spectrum analysis, the little bar at the bottom, the thing that I'm currently sliding along, there's a lot of different things you can tell with this. Like, if you can see signals below this level, that means they're going to be asteroid belts. If you see signals above where the line is now, that's going to be gas giants. Below this, around where this says NAL, is probably going to be, or even AL, is probably going to be the water-like worlds. The AN is probably ammonia worlds, which are also worth quite a few credits, and the AL in the space is where I expect to find Earth-like worlds, which are actually worth the most, followed closely behind by terraformable water worlds. Anyway, here's a gas giant. There's different classes of gas giants too that all have different values, but they're pretty low value, so I don't really worry about it. And I couldn't tell you which one's worth the most, because they're about the same price range as an icy body, which is not a lot. And I think the rest of the system is icy bodies and rocky bodies, so maybe the rocky body that I haven't scanned will have biosignals, but I'm happy with just these 4 moons with biosignals. Because I've only found, in my entire travels, I've only actually scanned 4 different organic signals, and currently my statistics, our little dialog box I have open on my second monitor, says that the organic scan value is sitting around 7 million. I think this is the current meta for getting a lot of credits, is just going around exploring, getting organic scans. And I can see why after just starting to do it. Okay, the rest of these are high metal content, not rocky bodies. But nothing terraformable. Let's go to 4A. There's planet 4. There's moon 4A. And I have to reach around behind my mic to get to my different menus, so I might have to rebind those at some point to maybe buttons on my joystick, so maybe left menu can be this button. There's quite a bit to this game? Yes. That's actually one of the complaints about this game, because there's quite a lot to this game, but it's like, to use a colloquial term, mile wide, inch deep. That is basically to say there's a lot of different things you can do in the game, but it's like there's not a lot to each individual part, and they haven't really expanded on a lot of it. And like exploration, before a couple years ago, you couldn't even walk around on the surfaces. The best you could get was a surface rover to just wander around about and get. The most it was for would be credits and screenshots, and that's still really all it is. Credits and screenshots, and first footfall credit, which is nice to have, but doesn't really net you anything in the game, doesn't get you any rank with any of the exploration, because there's different things you can get rank for in this game too, like trading, exploration, combat, and exobiology and mercenary. And CQC, I think that's power play, but I'm not entirely sure. When you get credits for exploration, your explorer rank goes up. I'm currently at pioneer, which is, I think, a couple ranks below elite, which, no, I think actually elite is the next rank. So it goes up to elite, hence the name of the game. And then after elite, I think there's some different stages of an elite in a rank, but they're all pretty difficult to get, and you only get more rank up in stuff like that from getting credits from it. So you can't get any rank up from first footfall, for example. That's just, it won't give you any credits, so it doesn't give you any rank up. That's not a complaint, really. I don't mind not getting rank for first footfall, because I don't really care too much about the ranks anyway. All it really gets you is some stickers to put on your ship or on your person. I'm gonna map this moon and then we'll find biosignals, but actually I should get a little bit closer to map that. You also get bragging rights if you get elite in any of the any of these, because elite is a hard thing to get. Before I went into exploration, I was doing a lot in trading to get my money, and I only got to entrepreneur. So it really gets you bragging rights for that, and stickers and decals. And I think there's an achievement for there's an achievement for getting elite and some of the things. You're gonna lurk now? Enjoy your lurk. I'm gonna have a look at what this planet has to offer. Bacteria, Concha, Tubus, Frutexa, and Tussock. I've only ever encountered bacteria, so that's gonna be fun. It looks like I can get everything if I just go to where there's a lot of bacteria, apart from Concha. I'll have to find... Actually, no, I could probably go there and find Concha. Or, yeah. Yeah, I'll go there, into that little crater. No, put that on bacteria mode because I'm most used to finding bacteria. There we go. Is there anything... It's all very rough, there's no real... Ooh. Can't land there. It's too steep of an angle of decline. What I'm looking for is where the blue is quite, not as rough as it is, just really smooth blue. But I'm not seeing anything like that, so I'll just land here. This looks smooth enough. And I think it should be obvious where I can find the different biological signals when I land. I'll be able to see them all. I don't know how big the gravity is here. I don't see it anywhere on my HUD. Oh no, it's in the middle of my screen almost. I've got how high I am off this planet next to a little, what looks like a fighter 12. I've got a compass at the top, I've got a height meter on the right, and then under that I've got coordinates, and then underneath the coordinates it says how many G's of gravity this planet has. There's some biological signals. Slow down a bit. That's bacteria, so... I don't see much else though, so... Unless that's something, but I can't tell from this distance. I'll land and have a look around in the SRV. Okay. Okay. Was what I saw something? It looks like it actually is something. Should I try to find more of this before I move on to bacteria? Oh, there's also these on the ground. This is definitely different. I've never came across these. I've only ever scanned bacterium. So this should be fun. Cool. Then if I right click, yeah, these will be. So this is what I mean by different colors. So this is blue, meaning I've found a plant with this genetic makeup. These are they're very magenta, which means this is a different thing altogether to what I'm looking at in my Jesus Christ, I can jump to what's in my my little tool here. And then green means I can scan, but you've already seen that. So let's get back in my SRV and try to find more of this tubular tree-looking bamboo stuff. Let's go that way. Looks like there'll be some. Assuming that's some in the distance. Using this, I can definitely go faster than I would be able to on foot, so I'm very glad that I have an SRV stored. This is probably a good distance, I think. So, look for tubular growths. I think I saw some around that way, but they might be a bit too close. I know there's some there, but I want that to stay at a right distance so I can go to that next. Okay, there's some there. I'll go there. Unless there's some closer. Okay. Okay. I'm going to look at the organic scans value and I'll compare it from now from what was before. You can't see it in my OBS right now. I can turn that on if somebody asks, but I won't bother if nobody cares. It says 6.75 million currently for... That's not far enough away. For scan value. I'll check that again once I've gotten this plant, and then I'll check again after I've gotten the planet. Probably check again in between, but I'll try to remember to compare after scanning the planet. Okay. Let's go to that growth there. Okay. Okay, let's get out my tool. Alright, it's green. Scan. And then, where do I want to go? Kind of that direction, but that'll be too close. So maybe I go... I'll just go that way and see what happens. Then I've still got 3 more biologicals I can find in just this area. I think bacteria is probably going to be the hardest one to find. I don't know. I think I saw some earlier, but I could be mistaken. No, that's definitely far too close for me to be able to scan. Yeah, I'll go to that growth just dead ahead. That's probably a good distance. I'll just keep on the lookout for any bacteria I can see as well on the way. But I don't see any, just... It almost looks like bacteria, the reflection of my headlights, but I know it's not. This would take so much longer on foot, and I know that from experience, because the first time I went around looking for this, for bacteria, I didn't think to use my SRV because I thought it was only a holographic seating, because that's what it was before Odyssey, but now I can actually sit in the SRV. What else is nearby? It's just tubular growths here. Oh, there's some ferns there. Okay. Maybe not ferns, but like... Are those tussocks? I'll scan it and we'll see what it is. They are Tussock Ignis. Interesting. I'll just head in the direction, see if I can find some on the way. Oh my god, this route tracker. Can't run without it popping up. I'll head back towards the ship, and then that way I have a goal in mind of where to get to, and I should find some on the way. Alright, there's the ship. I'll just go... see if I can land this. Yes. I'll go this way, and then I can just loop around. I'm just looking for some Tussock, any that I can see, really. I can see a lot of the tall plants that I've already scanned. But, I've already scanned them, so they're not much worth to me right now. I should check how much my credits went up after that shoe plant, though. Oh. Oh, there's some... I found some. To my left. Tussocks, here I come. There they are. Okay. I don't remember what I was saying. Yes, I should check the organic scans. I remember now. So it went up from 7.6 million, or is it 6.7 million? It's at 14.5 million now, so it basically doubled, I think. Which is it's a surprise. I didn't expect it to go up that much. Alright, this is enough biodiversity. Yeah, this is a really good money making. It's just really good for money making, this playstyle. I don't know if that's the right way to put it. Either way, towards ship time. Over that mountain. Well, not mountain, but little rock. It's not a rock, it's a mound. It's part of the ground, but it isn't very big, the amount that it rises. It's big enough that I don't want to crash the ship, the SRV into it, but I don't want to crash the ship into it either, but I don't want to crash the ship into the ground. In general. I don't think this is far enough away for the tussocks to be genetically different, but we will find out. Get out the tool. Oh, they're green, this is good. Okay, now I found the tussock. What was next in this area? Bacteria. There's bacteria there. I'll go scan that and then get back in the SRV, actually. And then I think... if I just go that way, I should be able to find some bacteria. Or that way, I think there's some there. Yep. So go that way. Bacterium Araceus. Where's the SRV? Here it is. Oh, let's point it in the direction I want to go anyway. Nice. Okay. I've heard bacteria is one of the harder biosignals to find, but I think it was mainly hard on at nighttime and on icy bodies where it blends in with the ground a lot. Okay, let's go. So I'm just gonna keep a keen eye out for bacteria. Yell at me if I miss some. Pardon me. Nice. Let's see. Jesus Christ. Hello. I'm gonna go this way. This is a... Hello, Tussocks. Just a complete field of them here. Damn. I think I remember seeing some bacteria. I don't see it anymore, though. Oh, shit. Don't flip. Okay. Nice landing. Luckily, I'm not going to lose my ship because it's a... It looks almost like a cyan blip on my radar. So I should be able to find it wherever I go. Alright, here's bacteria. Now the bacteria... I think the reason why it's so hard to find on this planet is just because there's just not a lot around. But I think just keep going the way I was going. I should be good. Let's get on. Hopefully I don't come into any of those rocks again, though. That was not fun. Actually, I might go diagonally to where my ship is, so like this direction. That way, I'm not too far away from my ship by the time I find the next patch of bacteria. I don't like this little spot, though. Okay, this is far too rocky for me to be comfortable driving on, but if I slow down, it's fine. But I don't want to slow down, is the only problem. Which I suppose in of itself, that just is a problem with me. I'm too impatient. Okay, luckily this thing has little boosters, thrusters, so I can just hop over most of the rocks. Is that bacteria ahead, or is that just a patch of lighter ground? Also, when I look at these side panels, I think the boosters don't go off when I press spacebar, because I'm looking at another panel and doing controls, so it thinks I'm trying to control a panel, I think. Which is not exactly what I want to do. Okay, slow down. Ugh. Okay. I don't like these rocks. Boost over them. I think there's some bacteria there, unless that's just lighter ground. But I got a glance at something that was different. Nah, that's just lighter ground. Yeah. I think I'll head kind of towards the ship though, and I should be able to find something at least by the time I get there. And also boosting up allows me to get a better view at my surroundings. Not a good view, but a better view. Um, Still not seeing any bacteria. This is interesting. Oh, rocky ground. I hate it. Um, Still not seeing any bacteria. Oh, was that some? I think that was just where the headlights were reacting differently. Here we go. Finally stopped. It'll be where the headlights were reacting differently to the ground. Just slightly. Oh well. I'll find more somewhere. Hello. Once again, that's just the ground. I'll see bacteria from a lot further away. It does have a certain distance where it will stop drawing things just because it's too far away. But, it's a while away. It's annoying that I haven't found any yet. I fully expected to have by now. I think I saw something over here. It might have been a rock. But it was a fair distance away. Yeah, I think it was a rock. I might better just head back to the ship and fly around at low altitude to find some of this. Because I'm finding nothing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head back to the ship now then. Alright, turn around. There we go. Okay. We're over the rocks. That was... I don't like going on rocks. But now I can full throttle it. Let's go! Avoid rocks. I was fully expecting that to launch me and not just stop me. There we go, that's what I was expecting to happen. Whee! This is fun. Not when that happens. That's less fun. Okay. Yeah, okay. I still need to find another biological after the bacteria, but I haven't seen any sign of it. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I'll read back what its name was when I go back into the system to find... There's two more plants I'm looking for, or bios. One of them is meant to be in this area, but we'll see what it is. Looks like a good placement. Not a good placement. Forward a bit more, maybe? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Let's launch. And just fly like this and I'll find something eventually. Um, just hope I don't crash into the surface while I'm scouting for bacteria. Might pay to turn them all like this, so the bottom thrusters can actually do their jobs too. There's some tube plants down there, but I don't see any bacteria. Maybe I'd check out that side too. Not seeing any bacteria. Annoyingly. Might have to go a little bit higher. Um, let's go further. Boost it. I can't boost it, but just go faster. This looks like a more barren area. I'm not seeing any more tubular plants. Um, also not finding many bacterias. Oh, that looks like it could be. No, that's a rock. I don't know, I think I am seeing tubulars. I'm just a touch too high now. Oh, now I'm too low. Love that. I'll go to this little flatter area, maybe I'll see some here. Flatter, yellower. Yeah. Still no, but am I maybe going into the area of the other plant that I was looking at? So bacteria just isn't spawning. I don't want to go into Super Cruise because I'm hoping that I haven't lost the biological already, but Super Cruise might lose it for me. And I don't want to lose the bacteria from my... Because I've already got 2 scans done, I just need to do 1 more scan. But I'm just not finding any, annoyingly. If I get a little bit further away from the surface, I might be able to see it better. There's just lighter ground there, but that's not bacteria. That looks just like lighter ground over there and also not bacteria. I feel like this is more barren of an area. Or maybe I've just exceeded the draw distance. So maybe I just keep going. Low. And maybe I'll see more. Looks like I'm just finding rocks now, though. Yeah. It's just rocks. No more biologicals. Okay, I'm gonna go back into system jump, screw it. And then that way, I'll be able to find a better place, and maybe I won't lose the bacteria from my uh, little scanner thing. Point straight up. There's the escape vector. Okay. Let's get out of drop distance, which I think is 2 megameters. I'm not entirely sure. No, that might be 2 megameters. That's too close. It's more like 50 kilometers. Or 45. No, 50 seems right. Um. Okay, turn around. Stop and set this to bacteria. It's already set to bacteria. Maybe in that area. Looks good. I think maybe what happened is because this planet's so small, I accidentally went into an area that just doesn't have any plants. Seems like it could happen easily. Um, Either way, this looks like a good place as any to look for bacterias. And drop from orbital cruise, or drop from glide. Okay. And once I get within 2 kilometers of the surface, I should be able to see plants popping up and bacterias, which I'm definitely going to see, please. Hello, bacterias. Any around? Not that I can see, and I'm about to crash into the surface. Ooh. Did not get through shields, though. I don't have any boost, so I can't, like, point upwards and boost away, because my power distributor is just not powerful enough. Because I derated it for weight for jump distance. I don't regret doing that, but would be nice to have boost. Not a lot of bacteria around here, though. Yay. Getting low again. I think I don't know what I think. Maybe I am finding bacteria, but it's just blending in with the ground. Like I said, sometimes happens. Hello. That's bacteria. Let's auto land. Hell yeah, we found some. Only took us going to a different spot on the planet. I think I'll just walk out and get this one, don't need the SRV. Then I can find the other plants that should be around. There we go. Bacteria, hello. Yeah, and that saved the previous bacteria, thank God. I don't think I see any different plants around, so I'll go quickly see if I can scan these tussocks, because I think there are plants that look similar to tussocks that I can find. But no, these are blue. I found these already. Okay, back to the ship I go. Then I'll go back into orbit and find a patch of whatever I haven't found yet. I think there's two that I haven't found. But my organic scan value is up to 17 million now, so... And I haven't even gone to the other planets in the system that also have organic scans that I can do. I should bind landing gear to one of these buttons as well. And maybe I can change this hat switch from being boost and stuff to being go between the different menus. I don't even know what that does. That just changes... I don't know, bottom doesn't do anything. And this changes my loadouts. Okay, I'm gonna go... Where's my systems? Oh, my shield's charging, so my systems are just maxed out. I see. I'm just looking at the bottom right next to my ship hologram. There's engine, weapons, and systems is empty right now. Just because shield is still charging from when I bumped into the surface. Um, I think I had a bit of food stuck between my teeth. That was uncomfortable, so I had to get it out. Okay. Let's not get out of orbital cruise, but like be halfway between drop and orbital. That's good. And then I can search the planet for Concha, Tubus, Frutexa, Tussock, all. What have I gotten? Which ones have I gotten? Which ones haven't I gotten? Let's point more towards the planet, like so that I'm not gonna fall out of orbit while I'm looking for what organic data I've found. Organic information. I found tussock, bacterium, and tubus. I'm looking for bacterium, concha, tubus, tussock. So Frutexa and concha. Frutexa looks like it's going to be the easiest to find, so I'll just go there. And get some Frutexa done. I don't know what it's going to look like. It's the only thing. But I know that that blue, or even greenish blue, means it's a smooth surface there. So it should be relatively easy to find plants and other things. Compared to this rough blue, which means there's a lot of rough terrain. By the way, this is a small planet, so I don't even know how far I could go until I get to, say, that next rough patch ahead. Let's land here, though. This doesn't look smooth at all. And yet this was the greeny blue on the biological. That's kind of rude. Either way, I don't see any plants yet. That's what. I don't think I'm even in draw distance, so I shouldn't complain about that yet. Let's wait a little bit. Should be nearing draw distance now. I can see the terrain kind of getting higher detail. But I'll pull up before I make the same mistake I did last time. I just land and see if I can find any on foot. I don't see any plants right now. That looks like bacterium. I think it is. Unless it's what I'm looking for, I'll land and find out. Hello, shadow. It's a massive shadow. I like that. That was fun, playing with my shadow. Okay. I think that is bacteria though, so I'm not going to bother getting my SRV out. I either have to land it back. But I think that's almost cactusy looking over there. I don't know, but could be tussocks. This is not the direction to where the bacteria was that I saw, or at least where I thought was bacteria. And that doesn't look like tussocks. And I haven't found it before, which means this is Phroexa. A fern-looking thing. Thought so. I saw it in a video, but I wasn't sure if that was something else. Or Phroexa axis. Green. I'm gonna get the SRV out now. And go for a drive. I hate the route tracker just showing itself whenever I run. Is there any other patches of Phroexa that I can see? I don't see any. It just probably means they're out of draw distance. I hope this isn't another bacteria problem I have. Is there a way I can just call a SRV down from the ship from, like, this menu? Press command, contacts, navigation, my contacts. No contacts, okay. Commander? No, that's just me in my suit. I don't want to dismiss my ship. Navigation? Okay, I'll just have to get on board the ship to get the SRV out then. Can't just tell it to exit. Unless there's a way and I just don't know how, but I'm not going to be bothered looking for it for too long. Okay, here's the SRV. I think I'll just head in the direction of the ship's nose. Because it looks kind of valley-ish this way. And I don't really want to climb mountains, so I'm just going to follow what looks like the valley. Is there something here? Oh, hello. I can't actually see it that well. I didn't even notice it. I thought I was looking for something further off. I think I saw a rock. But these bushes are not easy to find. Okay, are these? Yeah, they're distinct enough. Scan. Okay. Oh, there was tussock. Was that tussocks though? That doesn't look like Frutexa from a distance. Either way, I'll keep going that way. See what I can find. No, that looks like Frutexa. It also looks like tussocks. And it's going to be blue either way. But I think, because that said not enough genetic diversity, it's probably Frutexa. And I haven't found any of the other stuff I've been finding in the other area, like the bacteria, the tubus, and the tussocks. So it's probably likely whatever I say is going to be Frutexa. Jump. Oh, there's some right ahead, but I don't think there's enough genetic diversity for that. Ooh. Yikes. That was a big spin. There's some over there that might be far enough away. This is loud. I can barely hear myself when I'm in the SRV, going at full speed. Let's disembark. It's actually surprising that the very next system that I went to after loading into the game, I found so many bodies with genetic stuff, because last time I played, I was going for a while, just not finding even anything with atmosphere and landable, because a lot of the bodies that I was finding in the last few systems just had dense atmosphere more than anything else. It's very nice to be able to get it after the first system, but it's going to take a while to get through the system. So I don't think I'm going to get to the nebula if a lot of these systems do have biological signals. And I do hope that I'm able to get to the nebula, but I'm not going to push myself to do it just to be able to do it. I want to be able to, like, have some downtime afterwards, watch whoever we raid out to, and I don't know, watch some more Initial D. I've been back into that a lot recently. So I'm not going to end at like 3 a.m. despite the fact that I probably would play this to 3 a.m. if I weren't streaming. This game really sucks me in. It's like RimWorld in that sense, I think. Or maybe I'm just like that. Because I definitely play games hard out during the time that I am interested in them. I get completely obsessed. Like, I remember last year I played a lot of Forza Horizon and was really excited for 5 to come out, but once 5 did come out, I played it till like 3 a.m. quite a number of times on 4, and I was just getting done with the game. I wasn't interested in it anymore just because of how long I'd been playing it. And I think before I streamed today, I was, like yesterday and stuff, I just wasn't as into Elite as I have been, but taking a few days off and not playing as hard as I do sometimes helped me to be able to get back into it after a couple of days, because recently I found a game that I haven't played in a while. On a PS2 emulator I have on my computer. It's Juiced, that came out in 2005. The first game, published by THQ. It's a good game, but it's definitely old. You can tell from looking at it, and the AI is just stupid. But it's a very good game, just in my opinion. Okay. Now, can I open that? They have to get out of... There we go. Contra, that's what I'm looking for. That looks like a good patch up ahead. Maybe not so smooth though. It looks very mountainous terrain, so I'll just keep looking. But this is like the bacteria at the last planet. There's not a lot of just good patches. It's so little of it. So I might have to settle for something a bit rocky, but that looks relatively smooth. I could probably go into a valley in there. It's probably more than 100 and... or probably more than 1.5 kilometers across. Although it is a tiny as planet, it's 0.09 G. How much biological signals in the other planets in the system? The other three just have 3, okay. So it's... hopefully those will all overlap and I can just get those pretty quickly, and then move on to the next system. Because another one of my goals, because I've never fully discovered an ELW, Earth-like world. I have found Earth-like worlds before, but I haven't... Jesus Christ, that's hilly. Oh, something showed up. Hello, browser. File browser. Just gonna check that OBS is still streaming, and it is. Oh, video pad opened. I've never used this in a while. It's annoying. I might have to go back into system because this is rockier than it looked. Yep. Let's head back up. That was not a good place to land. I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was talking about. Let's talk about something new. Like the job I applied for. Woo. I applied for a job at a... I'm not going to say exactly where it is, actually, because I don't want to dox myself, but it's good work. It's long hours, and that might be good. Long hours, like 12 hours at a time, but including transport, it would be like 15 hours a day. 4 days on, 4 days off type of work situation. But it pays good money, so I figure may as well apply. And the work looks interesting. So if I do get the job, I'm probably not going to stream as much on Saturdays, because 4 days off means it's not like exactly a week, so I can't confirm that every Saturday is free. It's going to move. I'll probably find days to be able to stream, but who knows when they'll be. This looks also quite rocky. Maybe this plant's just going to be in rocky environments in general. So I'll just... It might be one of the ones where I take the ship up and find the next plant, but maybe not. If that plateau had... I don't think the plateau did have blue, so... Ah well. Maybe it'll be easy to find to balance out the terrain that it spawns on. Hopefully it is easy to find, because after the bacteria... Not seeing any quite yet, though. Although we are just getting into draw distance, so a little bit of patience would be good. Is that a rock ahead, or is that a plant? Yeah, it's a rock. And point up so I don't crash. Ooh. The anaconda is big and hard to control. Well, not hard to control. Just doesn't turn quite so well. Oh no, that's plant. Looks like there's plenty around, and this looks like it's fine terrain for SRVing. I just wouldn't want to get caught in a valley. But I can just send the ship away. Not cargo scoop. Pardon me. Jesus Christ. But it looks like it could be a fun place to work, and it would give me good money. And I need to be able to pay rent, so having good money is a bonus. On top of being able to pay rent and utilities, I can save up some money, so I can just in the future be able to like pay bonds and such for places if I go to a different town or I need to store my gear. So having some savings is good. And maybe also pay for a chair that's not just a lounge chair. This is not a good place to land, ship computer. Oh, or you'll do it anyway. Surprising. Okay, let's get up here, Sally. Now where was the plant that I saw? Is that it, or is that a rock? I feel like it's a rock, but it looks like a weird rock shape. It looks like plants over there, but that could be tussock. That's not a rock. That's a plant. So I think the plants I saw before were definitely tussocks. So who knows how much of these I'll find around. I'll just go towards any rocks I see, I guess. That's definitely a plant. Cool. That is a concha. Concha labiata? I don't know. Just gotta call it concha. Do I see any more around? I don't think so. Oh no, there's some there. Maybe it won't be too hard to find, but I'll go that way. Because that looks like the way I can go for the longest. Which means turning back to face the ship. And going this way. And I think I'm going to have to not go quite so fast here as I have been going, because that could mean going into a valley or a ravine, and I don't want to do that. And have to send away the ship and make it find somewhere suitable to land. But I think following this valley should be fine. Oh, here's one. Hopefully this is far enough away for genetic diversity. Okay. Oh yeah, that's far enough away. Nice. This is an interesting shape for a plant. Never seen anything like this. Whereas like the tussocks and stuff, I've definitely seen stuff like that. It just looks like grass. I mean, not quite like grass, but enough like grass that it's similar to what I'd see, but I don't know, maybe that's in a different climate to where I'm at, but maybe you'll see stuff like that around. This looks fine to travel on. Yeah. Nothing too steep the SRV can handle. But maybe this is... No, it's just rocky more than anything. The SRV can handle rocky. But what's coming up is definitely not something I want to go up or down. Oh, avoid that. That's a rock. Probably go around it though. Not to there, see if there's any more conchas over there. And then I'm done. Just one more concha and then I can leave this planet and go to the next. Hopefully there's one along here. This looks pretty flat. Not quite. Not a good place to search. Just turn around. Can I zoom? No, I can't. By zoom, I mean like zoom in, but if the button I pressed would have zoomed me out anyway. This might be a situation of go back to the ship, find a new place to land. Yeah, I'll head back to the ship then, if that's the case. Maybe I'll find one on the way. Who knows? Maybe that's one? No, that's some grass. I don't know if it was a Frutex or a tussock, but probably a Frutexa. This looks like a shallow enough place that I can go down and investigate, see if there's anything around here. I know the SRV can handle a lot, especially if you do it right, but rather not test the limits. No, I don't see anything down here. Like, I think if there's a cliff that's below a certain height, you can definitely go up it. It's higher than you'd think. I think it's something to do with W, because W forces the front side to lean down, and then you can also have a jump boost. You just press spacebar and you boost up. And I think that helps you to reach higher places than you would otherwise. I'll go down here, see if there's anything, because I think this Isave can handle it. But that looks like exactly the same plant that I found before. I don't see any tracks though, so maybe not. I'll have a look, and if it's not, I'll scan it, and then we can get out of here. And hopefully it's something new. It is! Nice. Very nice. Okay, back to the ship time. You gotta go, but you hope I have fun. I'll see you later too, Nick. Um... Boosting. Not boosting, but like... Yeah. Love the Isave. And its habit of spinning around when you apply too much throttle. Okay, that looks like I might be too far forward. No, it's good. I can handle it. Nice. Okay. Okay, what's the next planet to go to? That would be 4B. Oh, in the route tracker. When I'm halfway through getting the biologicals, it just displays a little chemical hexagon thing. And when I've found them all, it puts a little tick next to the chemical hexagon thing. I noticed the chemical hexagon beforehand, but I assumed that would just be what it was, even if I discovered all the bios, but it's not. So that's nice. So I'm looking for B. Let's lock. There it is. And also my organic scans value is up to 27 million now. So that's pretty nice. I think I've spent more time on foot than I have on my ship today. Which is interesting. How long have I been up? Or live? I don't know. I think I started around an hour and a half ago. So I might... In like 20 minutes, I think I'll put on some marbles. And then just for like a little halftime break. Actually no, when I finish finding all the bios in the system, I'll switch to marbles and then have a break. I'll slow down now. Just so I don't overshoot this planet. Because that's always embarrassing. I keep saying planet even though it's a moon. But, there's no real difference in this game to from a planet and a moon. Unless you're talking about gas giants, which are pretty much always planets. Maybe I should start saying body and be more professional about it, but I'm not gonna. That is a beautiful view, and I'm not close enough for aiming those to be good. A little bit closer. Yeah, that's good. Is this 2 probes efficiency target? Yes, it is. Last time there was 2 probes, I put down the usual 6, because I'm used to it being around 6 probes or 7 probes. But I need to remember these are small, what I'm looking at. So I can get efficiency pretty easily. Anyway, it's bacteria, Frutexa. Looks like they overlap a decent amount. And tussock, which is the same as bacteria. I think I'll get Frutexa first, and I'll worry about bacteria afterwards, because it looks like there's not a lot of overlap, so I may as well just find a good place to find Frutexa and then go back to orbit to find a place that has good bacteria and the other one. Tussock? I think it was Tussock. Either way, this planet looks smaller than the other one, or moon. Yeah, it's 0.0. Oh no, the G's going up. I'll wait till we get down to the surface to tell you what size it is, but it looks like it's going to be the same size. Maybe. Aim for there. Because that looks like it's going to be the top of a mountain for a little bit. So I can do the same thing as what I did when finding the whatever the last plant was. Okay. I'll be able to see better when the blue is not covering anything though. Oh, it's nighttime. I forgot about that. Uh, that'll help. Oh, it should help at least. Lights are on, right? Yes. I think when I look for bacteria, I'm going to go to the daylight side rather than staying here in the nighttime side. Let's slow it all down so I don't smash into the planet's surface. I could turn down night vision, but it's not going to be as easy to find plants because it'll all be the same color. But, It might be good even to just leave and go back to the daylight side before carrying on. But we'll see how it goes. I think I saw some plants anyway, so maybe it'll be fine. Especially since I'm only finding one plant here. Okay. Oh, the SRVs need refueling. I don't know how to refuel them. Maybe it just... I would have hoped that it just send it to them after I fuel scoop. But I don't know that it does. Okay, make sure the S... Full beam. Okay, that should be good. It's hard to really see anything, so... Oh, I need to be further from the ship to be able to jump. Okay. There we go. Now the HUD comes on. I'm not seeing anything. It's being lit up differently. Interesting. Let's turn around. Oh, here's the plants. And then afterwards I think I'm gonna go in the ship's lights just so it's a little bit more lit up. Maybe I'll find some more tussocks there. Or Frutexa, actually. There's fuel. I was looking for where the fuel was on the HUD. All the planets here have thin carbon dioxide atmosphere. Which I guess is good for plants to grow. Considering plants use carbon dioxide to grow. It's cold here, but the other one was warm. Which is interesting. Maybe it's to do with orbital period and rotational period. Maybe the moons are tidally locked, and so the daylight side gets far more heat than the nighttime side. By tidally locked, I mean tidally locked to the star, not to the planet. Oh, this looks like it's fairly decently crowded, so I shouldn't take too long to find what I'm looking for. I'm gonna stay in the ship's light anyway. It's got good range. I think should be able to find some good stuff now. Is that a drop? Nah, it'll be fine. What's that? Ah, bronzite chondrite. Of course. I guess I just laser that and it'll give me stuff, but I'm not too worried about that. I think that's more for materials gathering for engineering. Which I'm not fussed about. And actually, I've been going around the ship's light area, but I'm not finding too many tussocks. Or Frutexa. Hopefully I find some more. I really want to take this ship off multiple times more than I need to. Like with the bacteria. But I think I might have to. I'll keep going this way though. Stop worrying about the ship's light and head off and search myself. Over this rocky outcropping. Maybe that's the word I was looking for earlier. Outcropping. It seems right. Uh, I just don't see any critics there. Oh, that might be something. No, it's just the shadow. Shadow of the ground casting itself weirdly. I think... I am considering heading back to the ship and just going to a better lit side of the planet to look for these. Unfortunately. Uh, yeah, I think it's time to turn around. Okay. Throttle up. Okay. How do I refuel? Can I refuel the SRV from inside my ship, maybe? I'm gonna see if I can, because I don't want to run out of SRV fuel on this expedition. Nice! That pointed me right where I needed to go. I was worried that I was just gonna spin uncontrollably for a little bit, so I throttled 0, but that was fine. This is promising. Um, cool. Just sample this. Maybe I will just look around a little bit. But I probably won't actually. Jesus Christ, I can go high on this planet. Very nice. So now I'm going to keep looking this way, because I think it looks promising this way. I'll keep going, but that looks too close. I should be getting out of range kind of now, though. So, keep an eye out for Vutexa. Oh, here's some. I hope this isn't the same patch I scanned earlier. Or close to the first patch I scanned. No, it's good. Okay, I don't need to take the ship off and go into the sunny area after all. Thankfully. And that's upped the organic scan value a fair amount. By like 8 mil on its own. Very nice. Oh, too far. Am I angled right? Label the ship? Nah. I think I need to be head on. Oh. See what I mean about it? Just highlighting panels whenever I look at them. Like I just looked at the chat panel and it typed a bunch of times because I'm trying to turn left. Yeah, this looks way more promising. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now let's see if I can fuel up my SRV. Design for external surfaces, equipped with turret-mounted dual plasma repeater weapon. Says nothing about its fuel, apart from the percentage here. Maybe here, somewhere? Modules? No. I'm not seeing anything that can do that, so I'm just gonna turn my lights off, turn on night vision, just for the takeoff. So you can see as well what night vision looks like. You don't really see colours with it, it's just green. I won't need it anymore. I don't really like it either. Oh, that looks cool though. Planet. I don't think the night vision not on, so it just looks like that. Oh, night vision's off. Huh. Either way. I need to orbit around to the daylight side. Which shouldn't be too hard to do. Let's go this way. Yes. Then I think the main star is just around there-ish. Because there's D, but on my radar it says it's around there. Oh yeah, that's just... yeah, that's the star. Oh my god, hi! Welcome in, everyone! How are we all doing today after you're playing... I think it was Hollow Knight you played. Let me just shout you out. Do you not remember, Milky? I think you were the one that suggested that. Or dared me to do it. Let me, Hi Ninja, hi Odd, hi James Jacob, how y'all doing? I think I can shout out. Odd. I think that's the right command. There we go. I don't have like a command of my own set up, so it'll be the official setup command from Twitch itself. Welcome to this, you didn't know it would be permanent? I think I just forgot that I put it there, because it was 2 weeks ago that I last streamed. I'm just discovering things in spaceship game. Okay, I'm landing where there's cyan and green so that I can find plants and shit. In case you're wondering. Oh no, that looks That looks mountainous. I don't like that. Let's go to somewhere else that's rough but not mountainous. That looks good. Actually, no, that small planets just tend to be mountainous anyway, so we'll just have to deal with it. Can you throw the cow at me? Do you want to appear on stream? We could have a guest appearance from Milky. Who wants a Milky guest appearance? Who says you'd appear? Me. I say that. You could just stand in the doorway, but what about the cow? You'll have to come pick it up. Is that bacteria? Or is that just rough ground? I think it's just rough ground. There's no way there's a bacteria patch that big. You'll tie a string around it. If you're willing to go to that much effort to not appear on stream, I think everybody else would be upset. Not saying plants though, so that's not fun. Okay, I'll let the ship land the computer land the ship, not the ship land the computer. That would be impressive. Actually, no, it wouldn't. The computer's on the ship and the ship's landing. I don't know what I'm thinking. Either way, it's taking it quite slow. Weren't they on the screen during a way out? Yes. Yes, she was. And the other multiplayer games we've played, I can't remember now the titles, but there was the roguelite Metroidvania, and there was a the Sun did, yeah. There was another one too. It was, I think you've appeared in 3 streams. Spiritfarer and Heavenly Bodies, that those were there. I think it's been free, only free. I don't fully remember. But no, Milky has definitely appeared on screen. Sex Simulator. I don't think I've ever played that game. If it even is a game. Hello plants. Please appear for me. Oh, there's plants. Thank you, plants. Very nice of you. Tussocks. I guess we're doing bacteria last. I don't. Did you like give me something to alter my memories? I know that's something. Sounds like something you'd do. Wait, what? What do you mean different species? Oh, you were still disconnecting the last plant. Okay. Strange. I guess I could just go into the valley. That doesn't look too steep. That sounds like something you'd do, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna... I don't think you did that, just because I feel like I'd remember it, even though it's showing the name that I wouldn't. I don't know why. No, stop, please. Turning off my high beams. There we go. Because it's annoying when it reflects off the ground, because I can see fine without it, and it reflects off the ground, makes me think that there's some bacteria that I could scan. Exclamation mark crash. I can crash quite easily in this. Oh, shit. There you go. There's a crash for you. Thankfully there are shields, so I'm not gonna get too damaged. Can see fine? Yeah, I can see fine. I don't need high beams to be able to see better. I've got an eye patch for that. This should be 500 meters away. I don't know about the one ahead, that might not be 500 meters from this point. But I can see plants ahead over there. Looks like it goes on for a little bit though, so I could probably get the tussocks done pretty easily. Yarra me hearties, where's the booty? It's me, I'm the booty. And that I'm going to bury myself somewhere and put a map out there for where I'm buried. No, that's definitely not 500 meters. And that didn't go for nearly as long as it looked like it did. Oh, shit, fuck. Ah! Oh, there's a rock. Oh, there's another rock. Lovely. Ooh. Nasty. That explains a lot. What does it explain, Milky? It's not a boulder. It's a rock. It's not a boulder. It's a rock. I love that meme. It feels like the SRV is drowning out my voice, but I don't know if it is or not. It should be decent enough. It's a rock. And yeah, it's ready to sample. Very good. That's bacteria. Bacteria said it should be here though. And I haven't seen any yet. You'd think I'd see some after traveling more than 1.5 kilometers. And somewhere there should be bacteria. Want to give a close-up view of my big hard joystick? Alright then. Weirdos. Here you go. It's big, it's black, it's hard. It's plastic and it's colored black. It's a joyful stick. You just came. Okay, weirdo. I don't know what there is to make you come, but okay. Let's go. Oh, the ship's off the radar now. I'm so far away. I think I'm more than 2 kilometers out. Let's head back towards where it was. But I might have to recall the ship. Oh! What a way to lose where I am. Let me go climb that mountain. Maybe I'll find some bacteria on the way. There might be bacteria over there, or just a rock. Oh, hello, ground. How very lovely to see you. You collected another name from the Discord, folks, and you'll never know it. That's fine. I don't need to know. Unless it's Ainz, in which I already know. I think I only know Ainz' name. I'm not seeing any bacteria here. Ninja this time. Oh. That was not what I expected. I didn't even think of Ninja as having a name, I just think of him as Ninja. He's that much of a... He's that, what's the word I'm searching for? Popular? Please be upset, you want to dangle it over my head and taunt me? Oh, I'm so upset. How could you ever learn Ninja's name before me? I know him better than you. Ah. That's probably not even true, actually. I talk with him in VC more, but I feel like you talk with him in DMs more. What you really want to do is look at Ninja's Discord and scroll down to see the linked Xbox account. I'm probably gonna forget about that by the time I finish off. Hello bacterias. I would love to scan you. Oh, there's one. Found it. It's so worth it. You know what? Fine. I'm gonna scan this piece of bacteria and then I'm gonna look at Ninja on the Discord. Oh, that's not what I meant to press. Somehow it worked though. Maybe... Okay, this is 6 or 5 on the keyboard. I don't have to press Y 3 times to find it. Now to look at Ninja's Xbox account so that I can appease the Milky. Where's Ninja? Am I blind? Probably. No, I found him. I don't see a linked anything account. I'm sorry about this, but I don't see any linked accounts for him. Probably because I'm not a friend with him. But, oh well. What? Are you disappointed? I just sent him a friend request, so if he accepts that, we'll see. Check DMs. You're making me open my Discord, which hides all my overlays. What am I looking at? Oh, I love that. That's a wonderful name. Thank you for showing that to me. Now to get my overlays back up. Okay, you there? It's golden. It's wonderful. I'll see if he's still in the VC when I finish up tonight, but I don't think I'm anywhere near. You'd let me overlay you? Sorry, that took a while for me to decipher. I don't know why. And, no. I will not. Unless you have something to, I don't know, draw or design. I could add that as an overlay. Maybe the background. Oh, did you notice the background's different to what I usually have? You didn't comment on it. Oh my god, this is rough terrain. I hate it. Just add a subtle glass of milk to my overlay. Find me a good picture of milk and I'll consider it. Make sure it's a glass of milk that has like... Oh, okay. Too lazy? It's not gonna happen then. This is too rough. I don't like this. I'm gonna go away from here. Should be far enough away that I'll find a good patch of bacteria though. That's what she said. I've forgotten what I said like 5 seconds after I said it. You'll have to remind me. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's too rough, I don't like it. I hope whoever she said that to listened. Uh, Bacteria, please. I want to scan you for your precious data. You hope so too? Yeah. Yeah. Warning, hull integrity at 50. Ooh. Oh shit. I thought I was only damaging the shields, but I've been damaging the hull itself. This really is too rough. You're gonna head off? Alright, you have a good one. Should be more gentle with my SRV. I have another one, so it's fine, but is it really fine though? Do I have a repair kit that I can use? Are repair kits a thing? I can't land a ship here. I need to find an area that's smoother. SRV. There's nothing I can use to repair it. It's gonna be stuck like this for a little bit. Until I get to a station I can dock at least. Okay. Come on, SRV. You can handle it. Somewhat. Where looks smooth? I mean, I guess that looks like it could be smooth. I'll just keep going this way then. I need to find a place where the ship can land, and then I'll... What is that? A rock that I can destroy. I don't really want to destroy it, though. Bronze chondrite? Oh, bronzite chondrite. I was close. I don't really want to get the materials, though. Like, if I really wanted to get materials, I can get it. I can grind it out later when I get back to the bubble. There'll be plenty of places to find materials there, too. Right, keep going in this direction, and maybe I'll find something smooth. Doesn't look like it, though. Keep going. There's a valley. I don't really want to go down a valley, but only for the reason that once I go down, I can't come back up. But my ship, I don't know where it is, so I have to recall it anyway. I shouldn't be too worried about going down a cliffside. And I might even be able to come back up. But SRVs can do wonderful things. Looks like it could be smooth down there. Smooth terrain. Maybe I'll go down. Ooh. Careful. Like, there's a plateau over there. It looks like it could be a bit rough getting up, but there's more what looks like it could be smooth land around. I just have to be careful about how I do this. Okay, slow. Don't do any hops, don't do anything dangerous. Slow as possible. Like, look at the angle I'm at. I'm at -50. going towards -60 at places. This is a slope and a half. But, looks like there could be smooth down the bottom, which is lovely. Maybe you'll even find some more bacteria. But for now, I should focus on actually getting down without destroying the SRV, because it's at 41%. And I don't know what happens if I destroy the SRV if I'm in it. I don't want to lose all my scan and organic scan data. That slope looks even more slopey. Yeah, we're going towards -70 down. Or 70 degrees down, rather. I'm going sideways, I should just turn a bit more. Could be rough in the shadow, but out in the sunlight it looks fine. Oop, shit. I'm just gonna turn on the lights that stop. So they dipped. No, high beam. No, that's too bright. Dipped. But at least then I can see what's happening now. Jesus Christ, this is steep. Looks like we might make it fine though. But I'm definitely not coming back up that cliff. I probably very well could. I just don't want to. And I'm already getting impatient as it is coming down, so I don't want to come back up, get impatient, increase throttle, and just get launched. At that height I could probably land it, but I don't want to try. I thought I heard something. Probably just the creaking of the SRV. Getting close to the bottom. I can probably speed up a little. It looks like it's getting a little less steep, maybe? At least it's not peaking at -60 anymore. Although that could very well change here. Go a little bit faster. I think we're pretty much down anyway. Dust. Love it. I don't think you can get sandstorms in this game, unfortunately. Would be interesting to see. But I think the only space game I know of that does that would be Star Citizen. And I haven't been bothered looking much into that game anyway. Maybe I will when Elite servers go down. Because they're bound to at some point. I remember playing another space game when I was younger, quite an old one. Armada Online. I forgot the name of it for a little bit. But, that used to be a good game. And then the, ownership changed, they weren't making much money off it, so they just, took the servers down. And you can't play it offline because, in the name, it's an online game. This is way smoother than it was before. I do not regret going down that slope. I would like to find some bacteria though. Oh, shit. Uh... Oh, there's a rock. Not seeing any. And I think we're out in the sun now, so I might as well turn off my lights. There we go. Okay. I could summon my ship if I wanted, but I'm gonna look for bacteria first. I'll go up this, because I think I can. Yep, very much can. But the landing was rough, and my hull is going down. I'm not seeing any more bacteria, so it's time to recall the ship. Can I do it from here? Yes. Because I know I can do it on foot, but I don't really want to get out of my SRV, get back in my SRV, and get in the ship. Whereabouts is it? See, that should have arrived. Oh no, there it is. You're gonna land on top of me. It looks like it might. It's too far that way. What a landing. Good ship. There you go. Okay. Nice. I'm too far to the side to dock in that. Let's take it in slow. Too fast. That looks good. Cool. Board the ship. Can I repair the SRV from in the ship if I get materials? Oh, it's already at full hull. Okay. Hull 100%. I guess it just repairs itself when it gets back on the ship. Okay. Now I think I'm gonna take off just to find some more places bacteria could be hiding. That was a cliff. Not seeing any down there, am I? Nope. I am not. Unless... No, that's just the terrain. Okay. Up it is. Let's get out of the mass lock, come on. There we go. Alright. Okay, there looks like good patches over there, even though they are on mountains. I mean, they're on plateaus, so it should be fine. We just get further away a little bit, because I need to get out of drop range to be able to drop back in. Okay, that looks good. Very nice. And that plateau looks like I can go for a decent amount of distance on. So I'll just land. Okay, it looks good. Maybe I'll even see bacteria before I land. Maybe. Hopefully. Not likely. I don't see any. I'll keep flying until I see some and then I'll land, but may take a little bit. Okay. Oh no, this is also rough-ish terrain. Not great. Maybe I could go into... There it is. Camera mode. I can see a little bit better this way. I'm still not seeing much in the way of bacteria though. Maybe I'll take the landing gear back up and see if I can find anything. I don't see anything. I think bacteria is always the hardest to find, which is annoying. It's just so sparse. Like, I don't see any plants up here. There's meant to be bacteria and tussock. Not that I'm looking for tussock, I've already found tussock. But I don't see any of either. What it looks like I might do is just give up on the finding the bacteria here and move on. Because I want to jump to a couple more systems before I finish off, and actually I think I've found enough biological signals. I'm not too keen on looking for more. So, target the next system en route. And that looks like it might be behind the planet if I were to jump. Oh no, it's not. I can jump now. Have a drink while it charges. Okay. 11 bodies. And it looks like a first discover system as well. Which, there are, people have discovered systems out here. Not a lot of systems I go to, but people have been out here. And I'm probably going to see a lot of discovered systems inside the nebula, because nebulas are a place people like go to. It's a popular stop. We're just enough for FSS. It looks like high metal content and icy bodies here. Looking at the FSS bar. Landable and terraformable. And the other one has biological. I'm just looking at my route tracker. Oh, there's another one that's terraformable. How lovely. High metal content. But not terraformable. Icy. And high metal content, but not terraformable. Okay, Planet 2, 3, and 4 are terraformable. And it looks like Planet 4 has biological signals. Okay. I think I'm just gonna scan these. I'm not gonna worry about getting the bios. So Planet 2. There should be 6 probes for a efficiency bonus instead of the 2 for the moons of that gas giant in the last system. I remember I was gonna go to marbles after the last system. Okay. Throttle 0, let's open up marbles actually. Let's check if the SRVs have been refueled. They have not. Okay. Other my Steam. Marbles. Marbles. Oh, it's got an update? Oh. Never mind then. I'll just keep playing. I think I'll do probably a maximum of 5 more systems, especially if they're like this one. I've got to map 3 bodies. Well, 3 bodies are worth mapping. They'll get me like at least 1 million per. I think it'll be around 1 million per of these because they're high metal content terraformable. Atmosphere doesn't play a role too much in credit value. I'm getting a little bit towards. I know I'm feeling like I need to finish up soon. So 5 more systems max. Gotta start thinking about who to raid out to. Whether it's gonna be somebody I'm already following or another Elite Dangerous player. What I'm probably gonna do is raid out to another Elite Dangerous player if I can find one. in English. But there are 200 people watching Elite Dangerous right now, so it shouldn't be too hard. That should smap it, but I'll stay in probe view. I think I'd only worry about the if it was 7 probes, because that wasn't very good placement of the probes. Yeah, that brought the Planet 2 to a value of 2.3 million, and I think it was at like 1 point something million beforehand on the route tracker. Okay, go to the Planet 3 now. I think my scan value is probably going to be around 300, 350 million credits by the time I get to Sagittarius. Then I'll probably cash those in at Sagittarius. And the organic scans. Not too worried about them actually, they're kind of annoying to get. Especially Bacterium. Maybe it was just the moon size, because they were small and they were very rough terrain. Normally you want to find smooth terrain to search for bacteria and stuff, because that's when they'll appear easiest. I'll see how big Planet 4 is, and then I'll decide whether or not I want to go down to the surface to look for bios. Likely story is it's going to be bacterium. It's throttle max. Okay. And throttle down. And coast in. Very nice. Probably throttle half at this point. Is Planet 3 have a moon? I don't see it on Route Tracker, but it looks like maybe that's Planet 4 actually. They could be orbiting each other. And I think they are actually. I remember finding the terraformables quite close together in the spectrum analyzer scanner. If I mouse over it, yeah, that's Planet 4. Good sight. Very nice. Very close together. I could probably even send my probes to both of them from here. I'll try at least. That would be fun. Slow, slow, slow. Okay. Okay, it's an efficiency of 6, and that wouldn't get to the planet, unfortunately. I might. Although I was going to try to orbit this. And maybe it's a bit too far away to get there, so, oh well. Or maybe it's because I'm not targeting the planet. Where's 4? Can't find 4. Oh, it's off there. If I open this now, does it still say miss? No, I can probably get that, but it's too far away for me to be patient enough. So I'll get a little bit closer. Yeah, there's the probe. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, and I'm gonna try to mute my mic before I do. Ooh, that was close. don't like sneezing on mic because it can be quite loud. Alright, oh. That's not ideal. Let's see if that'll do it. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Oh no, that should do fine. It's already at 80%. Nice. That's what I call covered. Sun's on that side, so I'll keep going this way. We'll see how getting bacterium here goes. To see if it was just a consequence of tiny moon causing it to be difficult to find in the last system. In which case I'll just avoid finding bios on tiny moons. But yeah, this already looks quite good with just how cyany, greeny, bluey it is. I don't know if that's cyan or aquamarine. Something else entirely. There's some mounds over there. Or at least some circular colors. Maybe that'll just be impact craters. Either way, I think this looks way smoother than the moons, which might make it easier to spot bacterium, but doesn't necessarily mean that they'll appear more frequently. And what's the gravity like? About half a G? Less than half a G, but roughly. Okay. Okay. I think I'll take the SRV that's lowest on fuel. Now, bacterium. Where are you? I gotta get closer for it to draw, but it's easily done. Having the atmosphere also jostles the ship around a little whenever I come into land on atmospheric landables. They have to have a thin atmosphere to still be able to land, though. Let's not crash into the surface today. Thank you. Not seeing any bacteria. Oh, there's one. Oh. No, yeah, that's definitely bacteria. Out of energy drinks, so that means I'm definitely on the downtrend towards stopping. I know I said 5 more systems, but it's probably going to look at like 2 or 3 unless some of those systems are just the primary star, because that does happen a fair amount. Not all the time, not a lot of the time, but a fair amount of the time. I'd say around 30 to 40% or less. Ready to sample? Nah, that's fine. That's one bacteria found. Let's hop in the SRV and just go. And we'll see how well it goes. Oh, there's bacteria. Nice. Yeah, this seems a lot easier to find because I've already found what looks to be the second spot of bacteria that I'll scan. Because I think I'm far enough away that it'll be a genetically diverse enough to scan. Yep, there we go. Gee, how far away am I from the previous? Oh, pretty much 500 on the dot. Or 600, but... yes, close enough. Close enough to know that that next patch that I saw up ahead is not gonna be far away enough. Keep going. Oh, that's a good view of that other planet. Oh, that's back up to 98%. Oh yeah, because the hull just regenerates when whenever I go back into the ship. Forgot about that. But the fuel is definitely going down. I might look up afterwards how to refuel SRBs. It still looks like it's difficult to find bacteria on other planets. Here's some. But a lot easier than it is on small moons, just because I can find it easier because the terrain's rougher, but it's still harder to find because there's just not so much of it compared with the other biologicals, I think. Maybe that's just wrong, but hello? Can I scan? There we go. Okay, nice. Bacterium Cerberus Emerald. I think it looks very nice, the color. How far away is the ship? 1.39 kilometers. Let's board and see how fast I can get back to the ship. Hopefully if it's not too rough terrain, I can get there pretty quickly. Full throttle ahead. Yeah, no, this isn't getting back very fast. It's very swervy. I'm not good at controlling it at high acceleration. Oh well. It was worth a try. I think in all likelihood it's probably materials that I need to get to refuel the SRV if it's not refueling from uh, star scooping. Because there should be a way to refuel your SRVs outside of getting it from stations. I'm surely FDev's implemented a way. Cool. Looks like this time I'm gonna have to go into Super Cruise before I can go to the next system because it's behind the planet. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna turn the ship so that I can look and hopefully see the location I'm trying to go to. Oh, there we go. Found it. And then this way I can just turn on my jump drive as soon as I can see that the dotted line becomes a solid line. And then I think 2 or 3 more systems. I'll find someone else to raid out to. Little mouse, come on. Okay. Jumping to Grudry CNQ D69. Right. I don't know how they name the stars. I assume there's something to do with some like galactic sector, but I don't know like how they find the boundary for where the galactic sector is, how the fucking letters and numbers are decided. No, actually, this could be a undiscovered system. Yeah, you're still low on fuel. Ah, well. I thought maybe last time I didn't fully fuel up at the fuel scoop, so I thought maybe the SRV didn't fill up because I didn't fully fuel scoop, but I must have fully fuel scooped because I don't remember it disconnecting. I'm sure I would have noticed. Here we go, here's some bodies. Gas giant with water-based life? Is that what this is? Yes. Yes, it is. If anything's going to be terraformable, it'll be planets like these. Not rocky bodies. Oh, B6 is terraformable. Okay. Oh, this looks like... I'm gonna find asteroids here. B5 is also terraformable. B3 isn't. B4 could be. B7 could be. Neither of them are. So that's all the terraformables I'll find orbiting the secondary star. I think that's all the bodies orbiting secondary star even. The next problem is finding where anything else orbits the primary star. Oh no, there's still more to find here. Right. I'm so glad I don't have to map this out the way people did in the past. Because back before we had the filtered spectral analysis scanning, people actually had to, first of all, find out where the bodies were, and then fly out to them to scan them. And I don't even know where they would have, how they would have found where the bodies are, because I certainly wouldn't know how to find them without the Discovery scanner. It looks like there's only 2 terraformables here, because these icy bodies won't be. And it looks like the rest of the system is just icy bodies. Yeah. Okay, let's go to B5. And then B6. Oh, but those are 200 light seconds away, or 300 light seconds away. So this might be the last system, considering how long it's going to take to fly out to them. I can definitely get out there in a reasonable amount of time, but I'm going to be... It'll take like 10 minutes, I reckon. So I think after this I'll find someone to raid out to. The system is apparently worth 1.2 million credits currently, according to the route tracker. And the terraformable high content metal or high metal content worlds are currently worth 2 million credits? 3 million credits? Huh? Maybe they're taking into account how much they'll be worth when I've mapped them. Because I don't know how this is determined then. It's confusing. And I've got so many messages on my phone, I need to check these. I should have put my phone on silent before I started and do not disturb so it doesn't buzz in my pocket. I'm sure you've heard it just go off. I'm nearly traveling at 100 C. Damn. The maximum velocity you can go at in Super Cruise is 2001 C. It's a reference to something. I thought it was just like a number. But apparently it's a reference to a movie, some sci-fi movie. Or a book. I don't know. Haven't seen it, haven't read it. All I know is it's not a precise enough number that I think, yeah, that's a reference to something. It's just 2001. I thought it was just like a rounding error, then it's meant to be like 2000. Which I'm like, fair enough, that's seems like a good velocity. Not good velocity as any. Actually, 2000 is quite a nice number. It's round, it's a multiple of 2. It's not like it's 20,000 or 200,000. 2000 just seems neater. To me, at least. This is taking so long. Ah, I want to map this body. Oh, it also says it's 557 astronomical units from the primary star. That is a while. It's a big distance. I feel like I'm gonna get up to like 700C before I get to the B5. It's still going up at around 450C. But I don't know if I'm reaching halfway. It looks like it's slowing down at how fast I'm gaining velocity. So maybe I won't get to 700C, but we'll see. $520. No, we won't even be halfway yet. Not until this is like 150,000 light seconds or 125,000 light seconds. I'll keep gaining velocity until then, but I think around halfway I should start slowing down because of how the game works with Super Cruise. Oh, it says here how many light seconds it is from the main sequence star. It's 278,000, so that would be 150,000 light seconds before I start slowing down. So I don't think I'm getting to up to 700C. Probably gonna get close though. Although maybe. I'm looking forward to seeing if it does go up though. $680. It's gearing to go up to 700. Yep, 700C. There we go. I don't think it'll get to 800. I think we're getting close to the turnover point. Because half of 278 would be 149,000 light seconds. But it looks like I'm still accelerating after the halfway point. I don't know then. Oh no, I'm decelerating. Just not sure when I started decelerating because I wasn't looking at the speed, I was looking at the route tracker information. I think I'll set this. Nah, it'll be a while. I'll start looking on Twitch to see if I can find somebody. Elite Dangerousing. It's English. There's one person doing exploration, but they've got a high viewer count. I'd rather raid out to somebody who's on a low viewer count. Well, this person's also in Anaconda. Right out to them. Yeah. Looks like we're still like 5 minutes away, probably. Because now it says 2 minutes, but it's It's slowly going down. It's not going down 1 second per second because I'm also decelerating and it's taking into account the current speed, not the current deceleration. Which I guess it could, but that would be a more complicated equation to put in the game than there needs to be. Maybe a third-party tool would do it. If somebody really cares. I don't. But then also it need to ask the server how fast is this person going pretty often. I don't know how well the server would take that. Every second would work for, like, polling the server every second might work for if the body is far away, but like when you're close to the body, you'd need something faster. But if you're close to a body, close enough that the third-party tool wouldn't really work, then the in-game timer would be fine. It'd be good enough for that. And the only problem comes in is you've got 1 second intervals to try to find the acceleration over, or the deceleration. That's pretty what's the opposite of fine? I don't know what the opposite of fine is. Rough? Rough measurements? That doesn't sound right. But I guess you know what I'm trying to say. It's like not... It's not going to be great. It's not going to be very accurate. If the acceleration fluctuates a lot, it's like, say maybe you're going past another body, like a star or something on the way, and so you're accelerating and decelerating a lot. But if it were like Tahaden, where it's going to be a smooth acceleration, that would work. In a situation like this, it'll probably work too. There's not much to decelerate over, and it looks pretty smooth to me. The second interval will probably be fine. Looks like we're getting close. It's around 2,000 light seconds that I normally find myself going to, if it's only the main sequence star. Is that the right term for it? I should probably say primary star, because main sequence might mean something else. I don't know. Oh, I've turned off my desktop audio. Has that been off this entire time? I hope not. I only just noticed that, damn. That's probably been off this entire time. Not great. Ooh. Ooh. By the way, I gotta slow down here. I'm so sorry to keep you all away from the amazing sounds this game has. Is this... Is this also where B6 is? That looks like they're close enough that they'd have to be both in terraformable orbits. We get them far enough distance. Yeah, that's 6. It's B6. They're orbiting each other. I forget what that's called. Twin orbit? That's not it. binary orbit? I guess you. I more think of that as like the star system would be a binary. But maybe. Planetary binary? I don't know. I'm not an astronomer. I would have taken an astronomy paper at university next year, but I don't have enough space for electorates, and that's a first year paper that they introduced recently.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Oh, this looks rough. 7 probes? I thought I only sent out 6. I didn't get the... I didn't get the efficiency anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Surface scan complete.
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get this planet mapped and then I'll head off. Yeah, the credit value for the planet hasn't changed, so I think that is just estimating how much it'll be worth once I've mapped it. Huh. I normally use like a different third party tool to check the systems or the planets in the system because oh shit. It's a lot easier UI for me to understand. It's like a table of values on my second monitor. But because I've got my chat on the second monitor, I've got the activity feed, I've got stream information if I need to change that. I've got my audio mixer. I didn't even open voice attack because I knew that would be a pain in the ass to work with. Can I not? There we go. Why is this not sending things out? It's like not clicking right.
Surface scanned.
I don't know.
50%.
Oh well, this should do it though. Yeah, there we go.
Surface scan complete.
Okay, I am going to raid out to somebody else. Who's playing? Who? This person's in a Python. I know I saw someone earlier who was in an Anaconda. But oh yeah, there they are. Found them. They're in English. They've got 2 viewers, so go say hi. How do I raid them? I'll figure it out. I have to do it from mine. I've forgotten how to raid people. It's been too long. Okay, I found it. So it's... I've got to type them into my little raid menu box. There we go. Go say hi. Enjoy your time with them. I don't know if I'll be live next week. What's next week? I'm going to go into exam season. I'll probably be able to go live next week, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, you have a good time. Bye.